of trying to get to if a person is lying. I don't know the name of it. It's an equivalent of a lot of technical tests. It's a different methodology. I don't believe it was a polygraph test. I believe they took other stressors in order to analyze if the people were telling the truth or not.
Did they take a polygraph would be no. He's charming. He's well-spoken. But that was no.
That's because he's a fucking tap dancing fucking grifter. The pure fact that you can give me any scenario and I know this nigga's point of view before he opens his mouth is ridiculous.
I think Tatum is becoming the most hated because people, they're calling her race Batum Tatum.
If the situations was different, Officer Tatum would be like, lock up these black people. That's what he would say.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with an Anton Daniels Room 9 panel reaction, and things get heated as they discuss former Officer Tatum, also known in these internet streets as race Batum Tatum. Officer Tatum has been on a hell of a media run with this Nolan Wells case, showing up on the Stephen A. Smith show. Then he pulls up to the Chris Cuomo show. But the one mistake that he could have never saw coming was when he made an appearance on the Nancy Grace show and she pulled no punches. She attacked his talking points, pushed back on his interview with Nolan Wells' supposed friends, and their whole interaction led to where we are now, where he is being labeled in these internet streets as a grifter, a race baiter, a tap dancer. So now we're going to react to the Room 9 panel discussion, asking, is former Officer Tatum the internet's most hated right now? Before we get ready to jump into this reaction, I need you to go ahead and hit the like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when anything new on the channel drops if you rocking with the content. And last but not least, do not forget to hit that hype button for your boy. With that being said, without further ado, Anton Daniels Room 9 podcast is right back on you. So let's get it.
No mask, no face. Can't talk. Say the name.
Or is he becoming the most hated person on, well, not just YouTube. He's all over CNN and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's because he's a fucking tap dancing fucking grifter. The pure fact that you can give me any scenario and I know this nigga's point of view before he opens his mouth is ridiculous.
Facts.
I know what side he's going to pick on every argument before he even opens his mouth. It's stupid. He had all of these interviews with these alleged friends, and that nigga just asked questions like they was their best friends. He didn't hold their foot to the fire when they was flip-flopping on the answers. And this nigga just like that nigga. He trying to get with the people.
Who was the people?
Race Batum Tatum.
He tap dancing for the white man.
Race Batum.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Why people say that?
You ever heard Gregory Hines tap dance? He tap dance.
Oh, the tap dance. No, I'm just saying, when people say they tap dance for the white man,
come on now,
that's just his personal belief. And I'm not even, I don't care that much, but I think this whole investigative situation on this young child who died mysteriously, I'm kind of over everybody even like talking. Like, I'm just waiting to hear what happened, because all these different speculations and what we think happened and everybody doing interviews with kids, it's just kind of like, can we just wait to see what happened? Because at this point, I can't pick a side because we don't have enough information. I think that people do not like him. Not just because of this situation, but I think a lot of people don't like him. I don't know that much about him. I did see the Nancy Grace interview, and she was not playing with him.
Hey.
Definitely, she was kind of like he was kind of stumbling in that interview to me.
Not just stumbling. That interview took on a whole life form of itself, man. I'm talking about all kind of reactions. Everybody calling out the kids' inconsistencies, and that does not mean that those kids specifically done something to him. It's just the fact that he went out of his way so much to make sure that their names were cleared. Because everybody said, yo, you got 3 white kids and 1 black kid. What the hell is going on? What happened here? And he immediately said, I'm taking the other side. I'm going to clear these boys' names from the beginning. I don't even care where the investigation goes. That's exactly what Quentin mean when he say tap dancing for the white man out here shucking and jiving on these internet streets.
Like, he wasn't really answering the question the way she was asking it.
He's a liar. He was one of the many people who came out after the Charlie Kirk thing that said we got to see footage in 4K of Charlie Kirk get shot.
Oh,
And my
yeah.
beautiful friend Candace, nice talking to you this weekend, came out and it wasn't even 4K.
Dr. Candace.
It wasn't 4K. That shit was blurry as shit. And it's just like, why you? Like, why were you? It was you and a whole bunch of white influencers tap dancing, lying about what you saw in court.
Damn.
Why did Mr. Tatum over here? Why did Erica invite him to be one of the people of her party in the court of the people that got to go? Because why?
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't like Erica Kirk.
We know why.
I'm just saying, why would he get invited? Why does he need to get invited? Why does some random black YouTuber need to get invited to be in the court?
I can think of two reasons, man. And the first one is when he said he would not cry in front of his own kid or his own wife, but then he cried on stream in front of the world when Charlie Kirk passed. And number two, as soon as people started pointing out things that Erica Kirk was doing, he was the main one online calling people losers, nut jobs, and evil. That's why. We know.
Because he tap dancing. And somebody's giving him some money to
I don't know
influence.
who this guy is.
It's to influence.
I don't know who this guy is that's talking right now.
Come on.
So
I don't know who Quinn is.
I'm
I don't
from
know-
Oklahoma. It don't fucking count, I
I
guess.
don't know if you. I don't know who you are right now, bro.
Use the hard ER, Quentin.
No, I'm not. Nope. I changed my ways and I'm not. No. He
What?
would probably use it. He uses it around all his white friends.
For sure.
Well, this motherfucker be acting.
I don't know what Quinn
It's
is on.
faking
today,
fucking journalism bull crap.
but I'm gonna reserve. I'm gonna hold off till everybody give their opinion first.
First of all, man, shout out to Q for keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes on this Anton Daniels panel, man, it just seemed fake sometimes, like it's just an echo chamber. They all just here to agree. And most of the time, Q, he be sitting there quiet. But you got to give props where props is due. He came out strong in this one. He had a strong opinion, and he didn't care who pushed back on it. So we got to see who else is feeling some type of way about Tatum, man. Let's get into it.
I think Tatum is becoming the most hated because people, they're calling him race baitum Tatum. Like Quentin was right. He's not holding their feet to the fire. Like in those interviews, he was just letting stuff fly. Like, oh boy, talking about my buddy, but then named Katie and Javon. Who are the rest of these buddies? Like, I feel like a reasonable interviewer would have asked those questions.
Facts.
And I just think that he just let a lot fly. And it's suspect.
And he tried to get off that they took a lie detector test.
Man.
And then Nancy was like, did he take a lie detector test or polygraph? Well, it's something different that's similar to. Nigga, shut up. Did they do it or not?
Y'all seen it?
I don't get it. I don't get where he's coming from. I don't know why. I guess I do know. It's money. It's all money. Do your thing.
What's money?
He's getting paid by somebody to be the influencer that on this side of the aisle. He's getting paid by TPUSA. That's 100%.
What does TPUSA have to do with the Nolan Wells case?
We're not talking about the Nolan Wells case. We're talking about Officer Tatum. That's what the topic is. You said that earlier. You try to keep us on topic. The topic doesn't say Nolan Wells. It says Officer Tatum. So that's all encompassing of what this nigga is saying out of his mouth.
The thing that he's catching the most flack for is what he's saying about the Nolan Wells case. Everything that he's been talking about over the last month or so has been based off of the Nolan Wells case. So what I'm saying is his investigation or his work into finding out what happened, regardless of whether you agree with it or not, what does that have to do with anything?
Well, I didn't know we were talking about. No, I thought we were talking about Officer Tatum.
Right.
So that encompasses everything. Like, I don't know what your algorithm look like, but everyone is on his ass, inclusive of the hate, has something to do with his view on the Charlie Kirk bullshit.
That's a fact.
People ain't even talking about Charlie Kirk right now.
That's not true.
Cap.
That's not true.
Yeah.
If it's not on your algorithm, I get it, but it's not. It's all up and down my shit all day, every day. Nigga doing 3-hour interviews. Fucking niggas that ain't never talked to each other, coming together and talking to each other. Niggas overseas is like, nigga, why are you in American business? And it's all about Charlie Kirk. It's all over my YouTube all day, every day.
That's an example of what I'm talking about right there, man. He could have easily changed it, been like, you know what, Anton, you right. You know what I'm saying? But Q was like, nah, I'm standing on my two. I'm letting you know what I've been seeing. And it's a fact for sure. Yes, it's definitely picked up in this Nolan Wells case. That's for sure, 100%. But we cannot act like we did not see what was going on and the pushback that he was getting during the Charlie Kirk, Erica Kirk, and all of those things after Charlie Kirk's demise. But I will say that Anton has a point too, because lately, ever since the Nolan Wells news dropped, he went from former Officer Tatum to Investigator Tatum, and people like, that's not your job.
Okay, maybe I'm unfamiliar with that part of the algorithm. So, you know, I'm glad that you gave
and
me.
he's in it. He's in it, lying like he's doing in this case. He's lying.
So I'm unfamiliar with that. So I'm gonna bow down to that. You know,
like there's a reason he's hated. Like,
okay, give me a second. Let me finish the sentence, my nigga.
Damn.
Hey, nigga, you all right?
I'm just saying, damn, let me finish the sentence. But I don't think that that's what the majority on my algorithm, when I see people going at Brandon Tatum, whether it's D.L. Hughley or whether it's the culture in the community, they're speaking specifically about their disdain for him, and then they're tying it into what he's talking about when it comes to Nolan Wells.
Okay.
And so when I see people go at him, it's based off of that. And I'm trying to understand why. Why is he hated? What is it that people hate about him within the culture and the community? And why are they now coming after him? Because basically, the way I translate it is people don't really want the information. They just want their bias confirmed. They don't want to hear it from different perspectives. They don't want to hear him, and they don't want to hear somebody else. They're not going to go out there and do the legwork themselves, but they are going to criticize him because he challenges Ben Crump. He challenges the narrative of what people are saying, and people don't like that because they want you to be on code. The culture and the community wants you to be on code, and I think it's disrespectful to say the things that people say about him when I don't think that he's disrespectful to other people.
Cap.
I have not seen Brandon Tatum say or do anything that's disrespectful to other people personally.
Are we talking about former Officer Tatum? The same dude who always online calling people nut jobs, calling people losers, calling people evil. This dude is always throwing out ad hominem attacks against people who disagree with him, Anton, especially since you want to talk about confirmation bias. That's him right there. Am I bugging Chep Talk family, man? Let me know down in the comment section. If you're still here, you have not liked and hyped the video, make sure you share the video and turn on that notification bell also. And to the dads out here, man, you see the hat. Join the Dad Gang crew. Use my promo code. The link is down in the description and get 15% off your order. Let's get back into the video.
Okay, let me separate it. Here's what my question is.
Okay.
I understand why Democrats don't like him. I understand why people that are not pro-Israel don't like him. What I guess I'm really trying to understand also is why the Black community doesn't like him, because the Black community doesn't really speak on Israel. They don't speak about anything with regard to Israel at all en masse. But what they are having a conversation about is the Nolan Wells case. And
For
so
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, they probably feel like he chose a side.
Right.
So, I mean, cool. I mean, if they don't like him because they feel like he's choosing a side, and we got less and less, we're getting less and less information from this, and it's just becoming bigger and bigger, and we still don't know what happened to the kid.
Right.
So that's problematic, because if the roles were flipped and it was 3 or 4 Black kids and it was a white, and a white kid end up dead, I think the sentiments would be different.
Man.
I don't. Most of America is going to feel like that.
If the
Black
situation,
America is going to feel like that.
if the situations was different, Officer Tatum would be like, lock up these Black people. That's what he would say. If the roles are reversed and a white person died around a whole bunch of niggas, and he was like, lock up these niggas. That's what he would say.
No.
That's his sentiment about everything. That
example
Black
that's
people
not-
do
that's
everything
not fair.
wrong.
Quinn,
And why
don't-
y'all
Don't do that because that's not fair.
Come
We
on,
don't
Slim.
know how he would react to that. We can only talk about what he's saying now.
Nah.
And I'm not even really talking about what he's saying now. I'm talking about why black people would be mad at him.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? We know exactly what would happen if the shoe was on the other foot. If it was 3 to 4 black dudes and 1 white dude in this scenario, we know exactly what would happen. We know the media storm that would be out here, and we know exactly whose side former Officer Tatum would be on. This isn't rocket science, bruh.
So give me an example of when he's done that, Quentin.
What?
That's why I didn't want him to say that.
Come on.
All of his talking points align, and he doesn't see anything objectively at all. He's going to stand far right of everything that he talks on, and is stupid.
Fact.
That's why I love
Being
people
far
who get
right
that.
in politics has nothing to do with race.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
It has nothing to do
He's
with
a
race.
full-blown Trumper. That nigga can't do nothing wrong to save his life. Like, it's crazy.
Come on.
Like, nigga,
Give me an
think
example.
this-
Give me
like,
an
I
example
understand
of
if you're
when-
getting paid.
Oh, you
like,
know what? Now that I think about it, Quentin is right. No. Now that I think about it, Quentin is right. Because I actually heard him talking about that. He actually brought that up. I'm wrong because Officer Tatum in the interview said that even if it was like 4 black kids and there was a white kid that came up missing, he said it wouldn't be about race at all. And that's not true.
Facts.
That's not true because even this is about race. So you know it would be about race if it came to some black kids and something happened to a white kid.
No. Give me an example of a situation that happened that's the reverse or similar to this situation in the Nolan Wells case.
Come on.
In which
Anton.
he by default automatically said that the black people was guilty.
Carmelo
I'm only going to speak on what I've heard him say. I'm only going to go by what I've heard him say. I heard him say that. I didn't hear him speak on too many other situations. I know he's an advocate for Israel. That's why a lot of people don't like him.
Facts.
So I can't speak to.
Well, you're not the one that made the point. Quentin did.
By a preponderance of the evidence of everything he says, I could deduce that's what he would say.
Facts.
No,
Come on.
So you don't have a situation. You just saying
No,
that.
I just think, and I hear this nigga talk, and I know, nigga, give me any subject, pull up any subject that he's ever talked on, even shit I've never heard. I know his side no matter what.
When I say spot on, this is what I mean. We know exactly what he gonna do, man. We've seen his playbook over and over many times, bro. This is no surprise to us. He gonna sit on his podcast. He gonna imitate Trump. That's what he do the whole time he's talking. He does this, signaling to Trump, hey, Trump, see me, bruh. See me, please. So don't act like everything that he does is not politically based, politically charged, race baited, or racially charged also. We all know exactly what side of the aisle he is going to fall on in every single situation. If you watch any of his content, if you have seen any of his content, he literally was just on Jubilee acting like the Black Wall Street massacre was black people's fault. Hey man, it's a wild world we live in, but we've always had some of them out there that act just like this. Listen, man, we're going to get into one more part of this, and then we're going to get ready to wrap this video up and get on up out of here, man. Thank you for staying with me. Let's get back to it.
I think it's really strange that why is he the only one that they're willing to have an interview with?
Right. Because he's the only person that
'Cause he
flew
got
down to
motion.
Mississippi to do the research himself.
How you know?
Nobody is flying down to Mississippi and doing any kind of research on it except for him.
Come on.
Y'all better start getting on these true crime cases.
So
These
I'm
YouTubers
to
are
believe that no
outside,
one
they're
from the
out
other
here.
side of this case has asked to interview those kids and they didn't decline.
Name one.
I don't know
What?
that if they declined it, I wouldn't know about it.
You would
They
know
might
about it
not
because
have.
somebody would say, "Yo, I flew down to Mississippi and ain't nobody trying to talk to me."
Didn't he?
They don't-
Wasn't the guy?
They don't have
Come on.
motion like him. They wouldn't know. I wouldn't know about it.
No. We don't do speculative.
What?
Name somebody.
You're
Name
lying.
somebody.
You
No,
just
no,
act
because
like 'cause I
everything
can't
that you're
prove
saying
it. You don't
is
have a
based
good
off of how
point.
you feel.
You
You're not
don't have.
arguing
You
a
can't
fact
prove that
argument.
no one else has gone down there.
Facts.
You can't prove that no one else has gone down there and do work.
Wasn't
It
he
just,
asked
it
that
just
in-
haven't hit your algorithm.
Ooh.
It just haven't hit your algorithm.
Ooh,
I thought he
It
was-
just hasn't hit your algorithm.
nigga, I'm an owl now. Who?
That nigga's name is Julian. Julian.
Julian who? You just lying, nigga. You just making it up as you go.
You like what?
Lying. You just lying.
Is he a black man?
Tatum, nigga.
Or is he a white man?
Nigga, give me the evidence of somebody else.
I don't think by and large the larger of the others that I don't think those people.
Didn't TMZ speak to him, but they didn't fly out there. But TMZ, I think, interviewed one of the kids, and I could have sworn, I could be wrong, that in the interview with Tatum, that the young man said that they weren't asked to do by, I guess people weren't trying to come and interview them, and then they were trying to speak to the parents, and on that side, or like, I guess they were trying to speak to the parents and stuff like that, reach out, but they didn't want to even talk to them. So I don't know.
Shit,
That's just what I remember hearing in that interview.
I wouldn't either.
So
It's only being talked
That
about
doesn't mean
because
that it's
of
true.
Ben Crump.
I mean, we don't know what's true or not true, but I'm just saying what was said. You know what I mean? Like, we can only go off of what might have been said. So who knows?
Yeah, it could be damage control as well because they turned down interviews with people who would have been, I guess you could say, kind of problematic. And they're going to ask very difficult questions that could be compromising. So I don't believe, I don't even believe that, but
Right.
I don't even believe that a judge would sit down with someone, someone who is part of the judicial system would sit down with someone that could compromise them. So that I don't even think they would take certain interviews. So it is kind of fair to say that they would only entertain an interview that would reflect what they want to be put out there.
Facts. Ain't one of they stepmom a judge or something like that? Absolutely right, Slimmy, man. Listen, we're going to go ahead and go to the big screen so we can wrap this video up, man. I need to know what y'all think about it. Catch me on the big screen. Slimmy had a good point there at the end, man. It's no way in hell that they would even go on somebody like Nancy Grace show, especially after the way she pushed back and broke down aspects of former Officer Tatum's interview with one of Nolan Wells' friends, man. There's no way they would go out because the whole interview, she's going to keep her foot on their necks, man. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think about it, man. Do y'all think that Officer Tatum is the internet most hated, dog? America's most wanted? Let me know down in the comment section. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hype the video, man. Get 15% off your Dad Gang hats, man. Join the crew. Y'all already know what it do. This is Champ Talk Reactions. We throw the peace sign up. We turn it sideways. I'ma holler at y'all on the next video. Peace.